Everyone, and here we are with what I expect to be the last installment of the Skylark Gobi Event in Merge Elfs. So before we get our final orbs and do our last heal and get our last point items, I do want to hop on up to one of the cloud keys that we had left. We have two. Let's see if we open this up a little bit. Right here, we still have not gotten enough berries to make the highest level. I say that. I think actually we have, but I only know that because I did already open this cloud key up here, the one that needed the highest level of the desert nest. I opened it earlier and went, oh, oops, I wanted to save that for recording. So I left it there. I didn't touch anything. But what we find underneath that cloud key is the last blueberry we need to make that other cloud key. So we are going to zoom that down to the bottom and make that cloud key. Just like the other cloud key that was up top here, this one has a bunch of those stone levels under it, including one of these level 9 mountain fault stones. So I feel like if we see this event again, we should definitely work on healing the top of the map first, get those cloud keys opened up, and then move over to the other side and build our stone with these level 8 and level 9 there to help us, which would save a lot of harvesting, which would save a lot of time. So I'm going to remember that for next time if we see this event again. So with that being said, let's grab the blueberries. Scoot all the way down to the bottom where the rest of my berries are stored. Do a 5 merge with those blueberries, which gives us 2 cherries. And we only need to do a 3 merge because we just need 1 of that last level of berry. So right there we've got the grapes. And these will slide up this way and over here, and we can drop that cloud key in. Ta-da! Awesome. So we've got a bunch of golden leaves. We have a bunch of bushes to get golden leaves from. So we are definitely going to be able to unlock those. I did still have 1 golden leaf over here that wasn't healed. And underneath this cloud key with the nest, we have 2 golden leaves. So what I'm probably going to do is come down here and drop that one. Grab the other one and bring it on down. And do another lovely 5 merge there. And that means I only need to get 1 of these bushes, at least for... yeah, I only need to get 1 of those bushes in order to heal this last golden leaf. So I am going to pause the recording, watch an ad, and I will be right back. All right, and we are back. We got 4 golden leaves, so I'm actually going to bring a couple of them up here and go for the 5 merge on this. Once again, I am just astounded at how many golden leaves we've been able to get in this event. It has been awesome. So it seems silly to pass up any chance to merge these and get the absolute most out of it that we can. So the level 3 on the golden leaves is the largest that you can get. So definitely might as well go ahead and collect those and see if I have any left over here. I do. I've got 2 other medium ones, so I can get 1 more of the level 3 and collect this little one here. So I'm ending this event with 302 golden leaves. I started with, maybe 30 or 40 something leaves. So we got over 250 leaves in this event, which is absolutely amazing in my opinion. So taking a quick survey of the land, I still have a bunch of gems down here. I might get some more as I harvest my point items. I don't remember if the point items in this give gems, but I also have this large chest to heal and open, and I have this large chest over here to open. So I'm saving collecting my gems until I get those two things taken care of. And actually, I'll hang that out right there. All right, got a couple of oases, a couple of rabbits, and a yellow gem. So like I said I was going to, I did organize my point items into my rows the way I would normally have them. So hopefully no more clumsy merges. What I expect is that once we heal this large oasis here, we will have more than enough point items to make a level 10 item. So I'm not harvesting any nests or any more of the small oases until after I get this large one and harvest it down. If I still need a couple more, then I'll still have some oases to do that. So without further ado, let's hop over, make our last 2 orbs. And that should heal the entire thing. And I'm going to be very careful with these merges because this is the last place I want to have a clumsy merge. So we're going to spread this out a little bit. Awesome. And ta-da! All right, so with these 2 orbs, let's see, I did 2 orbs at the beginning, 2 orbs later on. I did set off 1 more orb to heal that cloud key, and now these 2 orbs. So I've had to make 7 of these mythical orbs in order to heal this entire map. And because I love watching the healing power flood through the dead land, I'm actually going to drag these up here. That way we can see it as it happens. All right. Let's see. Is 1 more orb gonna do it, or do I need the last one that I made? I definitely need that last one, but it will take care of it for us. And there we go. I have gotten all of those extra quests. I get the Desert Nest level 3 for my camp. I get some colorful lithups. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what they're going to do in camp. They might just be a decoration, but that's fine. And especially amazing, my first time getting those star elf eggs for my camp. So excited about that. This was a harrowing weekend with the false start on this event and redoing everything, but totally worth it. So let's get this oasis over here, harvest it down for the point items. And actually, I have 4 elves floating around. I might as well have them doing something. So yeah, I'll collect all of those other oases also. Because hey, why not? There we go. That That way everybody has a job. You all feel helpful and productive. And just like before, I'm going to harvest the legendary ones down to epic, and then we'll merge them back up for another legendary. Not sure if I need to, in order to get all of the points I need, but better safe than sorry, I am discovering. Now, this has been an awesome event. It has been a great weekend. I'm very excited about this. It went very well, all things considered. I mean, technically, I still have 1 day and 2 hours, so 26 hours left in this event, and I'm still wrapping it up right now. So even with all of the setbacks, it has been a good event. It has been an interesting event. I like this one quite a bit. Trying to keep a little bit of organization going on here so we don't get any clumsy merges. I do still have my desert nest, so if I have to do some harvesting out of the nests in order to get all my point items, I can. But it would be really nice to be able to just get everything from these oases. And that's how it tends to work in other merge games. You know, there's the one item on the map that if you get to that item, you have all of your points and you're all set. Let's see, if I harvest this one down, I'll be able to do a 5 merge with those epic levels and get 2 more legendary. So there's no reason not to go for that. There we go. Give that one a little bit of a harvest. Oh my goodness, bunnies and lizards everywhere. Bunnies and lizards everywhere. Alright, let's move this one over here and pop that right there. And ta-da! Just like magic, we have 2 more legendaries and we are back to harvesting bunnies from all 3 of these. And it wouldn't surprise me if I get a couple more, at least a couple more of those legendary oases out of this large oasis. That I'll be able to merge up again. Let's see, so I've got some lizards there. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 merge there. Yep, there's another legendary oasis. Nice. Let's see, we've got 5 rabbits right there. Bring that over here. Got the birds, got the mouse. Let's thin out our rabbits a little bit so I can move the lizards. Alright. Take a break from the active harvesting to get this cleaned up a little bit before it gets too much crazier than it already is. That right there. Hop you over there, put you there, get 2 foxes. So our goal here is 2 more tortoises. That way we can merge the 3 tortoises to get the level 10 item and see what that is. If I get, hopefully I'll get it with these items, but if I don't, if I get close, I'll harvest from the nest. If it still seems like it's a little bit far off, I might just collect my point items and call it good for this event. because this has definitely been a long haul. Let's see, there's 5. That makes a 10 merge right there. Drop my mice there, move them over, gives me a 5 merge with the birds, gives me a 5 merge with the foxes. Up to 3 cobras, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rabbits. Can bring a mouse up. Put my birds where they belong. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rabbits there. Ugh, I do not like that happened. But that's okay. Rabbit down there. I've got myself some lizards. Got the mouse. Move the lizards. Let's see, I think that cleans up everything so far. So let's get these guys back to harvesting rabbits. Yeah, so those merges, the chain merges, really happen when your items don't have enough space to expand out. After they combine, they want to bounce away from each other. And if you do more than a 5 merge, you have enough objects for another merge. And if they end up bouncing into each other while they're finding a place to be, that's when you're going to get that chain reaction. So whenever you have a cluttered board, it's a little bit more risky making those large merges, which is why I try to keep a nice open space wherever I am doing my merges. And another oasis, that's awesome, and another oasis. Nope, accidentally grabbed that rabbit when she set it down. That's all right. All right, let's get our oases harvested down so we can merge them together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 rabbits there. Can get a couple of lizards out of those oases before we merge them. Why not? Just cleaned it up. Let's make another nice big mess. Messes are always fun. I feel like a lot of that is the point of the merge games, is to make the messes and then clean them up. Alright, we can get some more lizards. Probably do one more on each of those without feeling nervous. Some lizards there, lizard there. Out of the way for another rabbit. One more lizard out of that one. My board is getting cluttered again. Be careful about those clumsy merges. That's good. Do one more on that one. Can we afford one more? I feel like I might be pushing my luck. Ah, we did it though. All right. There we go. So now I've got those 2 back. Very nice, very nice. That out of the way. So yeah, I am definitely feeling more and more like merging harvesting down the higher level oases and then merging them back up to higher level ones is key to these events. I haven't done that in any other events really, and it was something I just decided to try in this one, and I've been really surprised at how many more point items I've gotten. I don't think I really stopped and thought about how many point items we get out of these legendary objects, and exactly what that means for the gameplay in total. And also just the value of harvesting, the higher level point items, like getting the rabbits instead of the lizards. It's incredibly valuable if you want to talk about advancing your gameplay and speeding up your runs. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more lizard there and then merge those three. And then I think I'm just gonna merge these two oases completely away and then clean up the giant mess I've made. And hopefully at the end of that giant mess is at least 2 more tortoises. I do really like that the disappearing point items, like these oases, turn into a point item when it's time for them to disappear. I did not know it was going to do that the first few times in other events that I've played, so I kept accidentally collecting those because I just saw the, I think in the sea breeze, it's the coconut or the coconut and the pineapple huts. And I would just see the hut change to a different shape and I would tap on it and before I could stop myself. So I kept accidentally collecting those point items. So now I always take a second and pause and say, find out if it's changed into a point item or if it's actually gone down to another harvestable thing. Oh goodness, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Beautiful mess. And that's a rabbit. All right, so let's get to work. Careful work. So while I am wending my way through this, a little bit of an update on my other games. I have not finished either of my other events yet. They both end tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I am a decent way through the Merge Dragons event. I will be honest, I'm not prioritizing that one as much as I was. So my main excitement for the Merge Dragons event this time is the Sakura Dreams event. And I was really hoping that we were going to see the bonsai tree as the trophy that we get to bring back to camp. Because I have 2 bonsai trees already and I really like the way it looks. It's pretty. And I'm trying to build up my trophies. That way when I tap on them to get extra items, and if you don't play Merge Dragons, like the trophies that we get in Merge Elves that we can bring back to camp and then harvest. In Merge Dragons, it's not something you can harvest. It's just every so many hours spent in camp, you can tap on it once and it will give you a point item. That's a bad plan. I'm not merging that right there. And that point item can then be tapped on and it will give you a tree or an orb or something Sometimes it will give you an egg, but you can do 5 merges with those also. So having 5 of any particular trophy means you can just tap on the 5 and do your 5 merge and not have tons of trophy items taking up space in your camp. So I was really hoping to get another one of those same trophies I already have. What actually ended up happening is the trophy for this Sakura Dreams event is a little Zen temple, Zen shrine, which is nice, but the last time the Sakura Dreams event happened was before I understood the value of those game trophies. So when you bring those back to your camp, if you decide you don't want to keep them, you can actually sell those trophies for quite a lot of gold. And when I was younger and more foolish, yes, even more foolish, I sold a bunch of my event trophies, thinking, oh, look at all the eggs I get to buy, and not realizing that I could get even rarer eggs by keeping them and tapping them every day. So, I don't actually have any Zen temples right now. So, as much as I do want to collect all of the game trophies from the out of camp events, getting that temple would just be like getting, a random new trophy for me, which is cool, and I definitely want it. But it's not super high on my priority list, and if I don't end up getting it this weekend because of all of the other weird things that have gone on with Merge Elves, I won't be really, really sad about it. What I will be really, really sad about is Merge Magic. So the creatures for the Merge Magic event are the owl and the cat creatures. I love owls. I love cats. So I really want those. And I haven't been able to get those for my camp yet because I wasn't playing Merge Magic at their last Halloween event. So I think what I'm probably going to do when I finish this, I'm going to shift my focus to Merge Magic, finish that event, and for that I don't need to heal all the land and get the special nest and everything like we did in this one. I just need to get all 10 of the rewards across the top to get all of the eggs in the egg nest that I want. So that's going to be my initial goal. If I do that fairly quickly, then I might shift and go for winning the whole entire event and getting the nest of, I believe they're griffin eggs. But really, I just want the cats. I just want the cat eggs. That's what's the most important to me right now. So that's going to be my focus. And then after I finish that, that's when I'm going to go back to Merge Dragons and wrap up that event with however much time I have. If I have enough time to completely finish it and get everything, I definitely will, and that will be awesome. If I don't have time to do that, then that's fine. I just really want to get all 10 of the rewards that appear at the top of the screen, just like this one. So those are my goals. All 10 rewards for all 3 events. And if I happen to get the special nest of eggs for the other 2 events, then good, I'm glad. But it's okay if I don't. So I'm looking at this. In order to get 2 more tortoises, I need 2 more scorpions, which means I need 3 more cobras, which means I need 8 more foxes. That sounds like a lot. Let's see. This oasis here is harvesting lizards. And do I have any other higher level, not oases, desert nest? Oh, I do have this chest. This chest might help me out. And I did open the other one already. Okay. So let's open this chest and see what's in there. If there's another oasis or something, cross your fingers. 2 oases. Awesome. And a rabbit. These are the epic, not the legendary, but that's still a bunch of quick lizards. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get this going on. So yeah, if you want to leave in the comments, I'm actually really interested to know, do you guys try to get the level 10 items when you do these events also? Or do you just get the 2 level 9s that you need in order to get all the points? For me, I've done both. It depends on how busy I am. It depends on how often we have an event. If I'm looking at the event and it's one that, oh no. All right, I need to start being more careful with these. If it's an event that we haven't seen very often, or if it's a holiday event that only comes around once a year, or a brand new event, I do tend to try and get the level 10, that way that can go in my book. But if I already have the level 10 in my little record book, that's when I'm more likely to just go for what I need to get my points and then call it good. Let's see. You know, I think getting that level 10 this time is just too much of a labor of love. Yeah, I think it's going to be too much this time. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to merge the foxes. I'm going to merge the cobras. I'm going to merge the scorpions. So now I've got 2 tortoises and 1 scorpion, which should definitely give me enough to get all of my rewards. And then I think we're going to call this Merge Elves event good for the weekend. Got my nest, got a scorching elf egg, got my level 2 nest. Now if we grab this tortoise, got a nest of scorching, got another nest, got the middle order scorching elf, and then this last tortoise is going to get us that amazing Skylark elf. And there we go, we've got everything. So yeah, we got that level 3 on the scorching elf. Got the level 3 on the Skylark. And that is just absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to head over to my camp and see those elves there. They are so adorable. Let's go ahead and do final merges on this. Pick these up. So I don't have enough room for this. So it should drop the extras here for me. Let's head over to camp. And I'm going to just buy a bunch of dragon eggs, elf eggs. I'll pop that open in a little bit. Let's see. Emerald elf eggs. Now that I've got some leaves, these are a little bit tempting. We'll come back and look at those in just a moment. Let's see. So I recently unlocked this one, the light elf egg. And you can tell it was recently unlocked because of how inexpensive it is. Every time you buy an egg, the price is going to go up. So let's get 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that is a 10 merge on those eggs. Very nice. Those guys are really cool looking. Nice. Alright, and then we head back into the event to pick up some more gems. Grab the rest of those. Pick up this one. And I had enough room for that. So with that being said, I can head out of this event and there's no reason for me to come back. So let's do one more sweep of the board. Say goodbye. Pop some orbs. I probably could have sold those. Another really good thing to do at the end of an event is to go through and sell everything you can. So like this level 9 mountain vault is worth 300 gems. I don't need it. It's going to disappear when the event ends, so sell it. And if I sell anything else, I'm not going to have space for the gems, so head back to camp. I'm going to grab a bunch more of those light elf eggs. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the 5 merge. We'll save the other 3 and we'll buy at least 2 more when we come back from selling other things. So back into the event. This is one of the reasons I really want to build up my gem storage. If I had high enough gem storage, I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth into and out of the event. I would just, have plenty of space to pick up all of my gems and bring them home with me. Let's see, that's not sellable, that's not saleable. This one, 500, very nice. Sell that. I have this purple star that I didn't notice over here. But I don't think those little oases would have been enough to... Yeah, those little oases would not have been enough to get us the 2 tortoises that we needed. Down here in some events, if you have enough time... That doesn't sell. If you have enough time and you build up your trees, you can take advantage of the endless stamina to produce fruit and have your elves harvest fruit in the event. And if you can get rid of all of the other harvestable items, so the only thing left are the trees, they'll actually do this mostly on their own without you having to double tap things. And that's called passive coin harvesting or passive gem harvesting. If you don't have high level trees in your camp, or if you don't have a lot of elves with a lot of stamina, this is a really good way to, get some of those extra gems. That being said, I don't really have time for it. I was just showing you very quickly how that works. Hopefully, another weekend when we don't have so many events, we'll be able to do that. Tap on this. Yep, got a couple of gems there. Oh, we can sell these flowers. There we go. And you can even sell orbs, but they're worth so little that I don't think I'm going to bother with all of the tapping for that. All right, so let's head back, buy those 2 more light elf eggs. That way I can make my 5 merge. Oh, wrong button. One, 2. And I do not have enough gems to buy 5 more, so I'm not going to bother with that. Do I have anything else here that I could buy some of and get a 5 merge? Let's see, I've got this forest elf egg. No, I can't afford 4 of those. I bought a bunch of those, so they're 245 gems each. All right, so we're going to call that good there. Head into my elf book. Find my light elves. And I have my book set up to only let me know when I have a 5 merge on elves. If I had 3 of these, the book would not tell me that I have a merge. And I've done that on purpose. I only ever want to merge up 5 at a time. I said that, and then the book showed me when I have 3 merges. I might have to go take a look at my settings and make sure that didn't get switched around. So if you're interested in setting yours up so it doesn't tell you about 3 merges and only about 5 merges, you go out to your world map and click on the little gear in the lower left-hand corner. And then if you scroll down, it says Merge Preferences. Oh, it is turned off. Where it says, so right here, Require Overlap. Having that turned on makes it so you can put multiple items next to each other and they won't merge. Allow chain reactions, I turn off because that helps you avoid accidental merges. Like what can happen if you merge something and then it makes a bunch of other things and doesn't have any space, it will merge back together. That's the chain reaction. So if you turn that off, that can't happen in your camp. And this prefer elf 5 merges. If we turn that on, now our book should only tell us if we have 5 merges with our elves. So let's head back into camp, and sure enough, over here my little elf book doesn't say I have any merges anymore, which is just what I want. So now I have my out of camp event rewards bubble to pop. There we go. Look at those amazing elves. So exciting. Right. We've got these desert nests that I'm going to put over here with my other trophies. We've got 1 scorching elf egg and a scorching elf egg nest. All right, there's 5 right there. And I can already see, so the standard art of a nest shows 3 eggs. And if it, all the way down until it has 2 eggs, it keeps showing 3. But as soon as it shows 2 or 1, that's the number of eggs that are left. So if I tap on this twice, those 2 eggs are going to take up 2 spaces on my map. Or I can leave the nest right there with the 2 eggs in it, and it only takes up 1 space. So while my space is limited, I want to be careful about like my economy with it. So we're just going to leave that like that. Then I have these, let's see, Skylark eggs. 4. Another 5 merge with those. And since there's only 1 egg left in the nest, instead of keeping the nest, I'm just going to turn it into the egg. I think those eggs are really pretty with the clouds and the feathers around it. They're kind of neat to keep in camp. And then right here, my amazing star elves for the first time in my camp. It's going to be a 5 merge. Oh, they're so cute. And yeah, Norma. Absolutely adorable. And this nest did the same thing. There are 2 eggs left, so I'm just going to leave those eggs in the nest until I have more. And now I have the lithops. It says it can produce small lithops 3 times one day. So 3 times a day it will, oh, you have to watch an ad and it will give you a lithop. So I'm not going to bother with that tonight. It's getting quite late and I do want to head over to my merge magic and get that going. Oh, I did just notice though, with all of that new elf power, I have a section I can open. Because of the way the game's mechanics work, these houses are in the way. Let's open that and see what's there. That is a huge chest. And a nest. Yeah, that'll be fun to heal. The other thing that I just noticed, I get distracted. I love this game so much. Is these little yellow slimes. I have 5 of them. So I did an introduction to my camp where I took everyone around and showed you guys what I have in my camp and how I have it organized. If you haven't watched that video, it's the first one I posted. If you're interested, go ahead and take a look. But in that video, I said that there are only 2 levels of the slime. Because when I clicked on it, there are only 2 levels. But what I noticed later was that there's a white line around the orange slime. A white line means something is mergeable. So there is a hidden 3rd level to these slimes. As much as we all know I love a 5 merge, I am super tempted to do a 3 merge to discover that next level of slime. So since we're here and to celebrate finishing my first Merge Elfs event, let's merge these 3 slimes and see what happens. Part of me thinks they're just going to turn into gems or locked chests that I'll ultimately end up selling. But we'll see. Here we go. Oh, what is that? I discovered something new. It is a golden seed. These seeds are said to be invaluable. Oh, I bet these are the seeds that once they grow into trees will give us these golden fruit that I am trying to build up my collection of. Very nice. That's exciting. That's a very exciting discovery. I'm very happy with that. So, yes, definitely worth merging those slimes. In the future, I will wait for 5 merges on those because I have a feeling getting these seeds is going to be difficult. If they're like the golden trees in Merge Dragons, they're one of the most rare things. So figuring out where to get those slimes from, because I'll be honest, I just sort of looked around and all of a sudden saw my dragon, my elves floating around with them. I'm not sure what they harvest out of. Yeah, until I figure that out, it's going to be a rare and exciting thing to find them. There we go. Push that back a little bit so there's more space. And okay, I am done playing around in my camp. I'm going to head over to Merge Magic and get that event going. I will see you guys later with another Merge Elves video. I hope you all had wonderful luck in your events and got, if not all the rewards, then as many rewards as you could. And remember, every time you play, just do a little bit better, and pretty soon you'll be finishing events. I am evidence of that today. Have a great night, everyone.